Good morning, boys and girls. This is Miss Tucker. We are going to do day 3, week 1 of our AMI pack. Today we are going to start off with our high frequency words. Our standard for today is RF13G. I can read first grade words. It's very important to be able to read these high frequency words. So when you are reading, you're not so much concentrating on how to sound the word out, because not all high frequency words can be sounded out. When you have to take the time out to sound out, you lose what you're reading, you lose what you're understanding, and it makes you want to have to work a little harder. So our first word is, for today, is ago. Long time ago, there was a pretty princess in a castle. People. People live in houses. How? How much is that doggy in the window? How, the word how is a question word. So if you were to use the word how in your sentence, the first word would be how much is the doggy in the window. That is an asking sentence, not a telling, which is a statement. Old. The book is really old. And the last word, girl. I see the girl over in the sandbox. So all the words that we just practiced with are the words that we need to know for today. So I'm going to go over what you're going to have to do for today with those high frequency words. You have done this before with your teachers. So we are going to look at this page here, and it should say 219, and at the top will say week 1, Wednesday, day 1. You're going to use these words to fill in the missing word. Remember to use your picture at the end of the sentence and to write the words. We have ago, boy, girl, good job, how, old, and the word people. So remember to, after you decide to read it, make sure it makes sense and to circle the picture that matches the sentence. The next thing that we're going to do, we are going to still be reviewing our long vowels. And today I want to go back and I want to review yesterday's long vowel. Today's standard, along with yesterday's standard, and all this week so far, RF 1.3C. I can read words with long, silent E or vowel team words. So that is your I can. That is what you're going to be working with. So let me start with yesterday. Yesterday, we worked with the long I. We have the number 5. 5 is a number word and is our picture. And I hear a long I in the middle of 5. A word that has a long I might be a word that is by itself, like the word I. When you talk about yourself, the word I'm, the word ice, island, item, and ivy. We hear that long A at the beginning of the word. We're going to go to the middle now. The middle words that we hear in long I would be, an example would be bike, drive, fine, 9, spider, tight, and the word kite. The long I is what we call the medial position. That's in the middle of the word. And if we hear the long I at the end, which is your final position, we might have an example as the word buy, the word dry, my, try. I hear those long I's at the end, what we call the final position. If we heard an I at the beginning, that would be called our initial position. Remember, I is a pronoun when you talk about yourself. And I is always capitalized when it's written by itself. So that is a review from yesterday. Today we are going to work with the long U and the long O. U is in cube. Some examples for the U, for the initial position that we hear the long U, which says U. Here's a word, is unicorn, unify, use, uniform. If we hear a long U in the middle of the word, that is called your medial position. We have the word cube, huge, music, human. Those are a few examples. And, excuse me, boys and girls, the end, which is our final position, we hear a U, a long U, would be the word glue, new, argue, clue, and review. Those are long U sounds. We call those are in the final position. So the third sound that we're going to review would be the long O, like in boat, boat. I hear the O in the medial position. At the beginning of a word, if we hear an O, that is called your initial position. We have the word oak, oatmeal, open. In the medial position, which is your middle sound, we hear boast, rose, soap, toast. There are some others, but that's just some examples. And the last is our final position, our ending sound. We would hear the O as in go, no, toe, so, and a few others. So we have boat. We have here an O. And these are some of the partners, the vowel partners. When you see this in a word, you will hear a long O. An O by itself, like in go, an OA as in boat, an OW as in snow, an O blank E as in, let me see, can you think of something? Can you think of a word that would have the O blank E? I have one in music. Mr. Tribble works with you on note. A note is a sound, or maybe your teacher might send a note home to your parent. And then we have the O, the blank OE, as in a word, toe, that's on your foot. Very good, boys and girls. So remember, practice your long vowel sounds. We have worked with I, U, A, and O so far. So we're going to quickly go over our assignment for today. And remember, we've already gone over our standard, our I can statement, that we are going to read words with long silent E, and also with vowel team words. So at the top of the page, you'll see that it explains to you, and we are on page 211, where it says Wednesday, day 3, week 1. I'm going to read you the top as you follow along on your paper. The letters O blank E stand for the long O sound. The long O sound is the middle sound in rope. The letters U blank E stand for the long U sound. The long U is in the first sound, as you would hear in use. Use is U-S-E. If I were to take away the E, I would have the word us. But I want to add the E back, and that would give me the word use. And the letters E blank E. Now, we haven't gone over that yet. In class, you have. We will do E blank E tomorrow, but I'll go ahead and introduce it today. So that way you kind of have a little head start. The E blank E stands for the long E sound. The long E sound is in the middle sound of the word, someone's name, Pete. If I take the E off the end of Pete, we have pet, like a dog or cat, or maybe a verb that you pet somebody. But if we throw the E back on, we have the word Pete. So you're going to circle and write the word that names the picture. So we have a short vowel and a long vowel. We have a long vowel and a short vowel. Now these are your words that you have to choose from that matches the picture and write it in the blank. And we also, this is a mule, not a horse, a mule. And then this is a globe. We have a note, and we have a cube. Cube is a three-dimensional shape that we will learn in math. Then you're going to either write a O, U, or E to complete each word. This is a type of flower. Everybody look at that real quick. I heard someone say that's a rose. Very good. And then we love this in the summertime. We put ice cream on it. What is that, I wonder? Very good. You put ice cream in or on a cone. Very good. Very, very good. I'm so proud of y'all. I told you you're smart. If you look on the back side of that page, we now have our passage, and it is working with some long U words in there. I hear some long A words and some long E words. So, and also some long I. Forgot about that I word. So let me read it to you as you follow along. Cute Duke. Oh, that's a robot. Duke is cute. Duke is not rude. Duke can make ice cubes. Duke can come home. Duke can get rid of junk for Zeke. Very good. We hear that E. So what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to list. That means you're going to have to write 5 words that have a long U sound. Circle them and then write them. If you want to go ahead and look for some other long vowel words that we have discussed today, yesterday, or Monday, go ahead and do it. The more you do, the smarter you'll be. So, that is it for today. Please remember that always be working on your I Ready math, because that will help you in math. And boys and girls, watch the videos of myself and the other first grade teachers, because we're going over these AMI packs with you. Not maybe somebody's got a question, but it will help you. And please remember, we all miss you very much. Until then, pinky hug, and I will see you when we go back to school, but I will see you each day whenever I go over my part of the AMI. Have a great night.